This is my 5th log entry. The investigation into the strange occurrences in this town has taken a turn I could never have predicted. What started as a search for answers has become something else entirely. Something I might have caused. It began subtly, as these things always do. A flicker on a screen. A friend called, their voice tight with confusion. They asked me to check the date on my phone. I looked. June 14th, I told them it was nothing, just a glitch. Then another call came, and another. Soon, my phone was buzzing nonstop. Everyone's screen, every digital clock in town had reset. It was June 14th, the day that wasn't supposed to exist anymore. The day we all agreed to forget, but you can't just erase a day. It leaves ghosts, and now the ghosts are coming back. At first, it was just rumors whispered over the phone. Old Mr. Abernathy, who passed away last fall, was seen buying a newspaper at the corner store. Sarah Jenkins, who we all attended a funeral for 2 years ago, was knocking on her old front door, asking her new tenants why they were in her house. They were confused, disoriented, with no memory of their own deaths. They just woke up thinking it was a normal Tuesday. For those of us who remembered, it was anything but normal. The town's carefully constructed peace began to shatter. People were locking their doors, not just from the returned, but from their own neighbors. The sight of a familiar, deceased face walking down the street is a profound shock to the system. It breaks something in your mind. The impossible was happening, and we were not prepared. Then came the siren. Every day, like clockwork, it blares at 11:43. We don't know why. It's just one of this town's many quirks. But today, it started screaming at 9 a.m. The shrill, piercing sound echoed through the streets, a soundtrack for the unfolding chaos. It was no longer a familiar annoyance. It was a warning, a declaration that the rules no longer applied. Panic erupted. People started running, driving, trying to get away, but there was nowhere to go. The borders of this town have always been cooperative, and in the middle of all the noise, the screaming, the sirens, I had a moment of terrifying clarity. It was me, my questions, my digging, my refusal to leave the past alone. I was pulling at the threads of a forgotten day, and in doing so, I was unraveling reality itself. I kept searching for the cause of the town's madness, but I never stopped to consider that the cause was me. My investigation wasn't just observing the phenomenon, it was creating it. I was so focused on finding the truth that I didn't realize I was dragging June 14th, and everyone it took with it, back from the void. The siren had been wailing for hours, a constant, nerve-shredding scream that seemed to bore directly into my skull. And then, it stopped. Abruptly. The sudden absence of the noise was more deafening than the sound itself. A heavy, absolute quiet fell over the town. Silence was worse than the noise.